Alrighty, folks. Well, welcome back to another session of our Rime of the Frostmaiden or Icewind Dale campaign. We are in our, I think, 18th or 19th session? It is.
You have 17 summaries.
So this would
So,
be
yeah, we
18.
are in our 18th session. And, well, I'm your dungeon master, dungeon mister. I always forget to say that sometimes, but and also we're joined by all of the players today, except for Tia's player will be absent this evening, but she'll hopefully be with us next week. And if you guys want to say hey, you can, if you want.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Well, with Hayes out of the way, let's get into it. Let's go over a little recap and pick up where we left off last time. So, without further ado, last time you all had arrived at Tia's cabin. Well, the trio told Malverick and Tia about their exploits in the Elven Tomb. During the discussion about what was to happen next, a knock came at the door. A familiar face to both Sev and Tia. It was an elf, sent by Mokatir to aid you in your attempt to help the people of the Ten Towns. Traveler healer named Andres. He said he heard about everything that you all had done and wanted to help out. Not dissuading him, and actually agreeing to more company that would be helpful. You all got a night's rest and had some stew at Tia's cabin, and in the morning, headed straight to Tourmaline. See about some kobolds. You guys headed straight for the mine. You crept down and actually kind of skipped all the way down to the bottom floor of the excavation there, with a dizzying, expansive hole in the center of the mine, presumably going all the way down to the Underdark. But at the bottom, you could see a trio of kobolds, one who came out and spoke very eloquently, at least for a kobold, saying they were seeking shelter and meant no harm. This kobold named Trex claimed he was just blessed with smarts, and, well, Alara eventually could kind of see right through him and knew he had been lying about almost everything he had said. Well, surprise, you guys all attacked and took down this kobold pretty easily, as well as one of his stewards. However, there was an inhabitant inside the kobold, a devious ghost of a dead human. You took it out as well before it could possess any of you. And with just one kobold left, Vought, he claimed, he thought you guys were actually going to work like he said, like Trek said. And, well, he became the new leader of the kobolds left. And you all said you would talk to the town speaker and kind of meet up at the entrance of the mine while you guys dug around. Phineas actually found a strange gem embedded into a mind flayer skull. Checking out one of the mining sites, you encountered two Grell, big brains with beaks and tentacles, tried to drag anyone out into the opening. After defeating these, though, you did keep your word, took the kobolds back to town, and actually spoke to the town speaker, and, well, he took them in as workers, gave them room and board, and when you guys got paid, well, at least money was handed over to Andres. And you guys are now left in the cold town of Tourmaline, right as kind of the midday starts to rise. What are you guys up to? The kobolds and the town speaker just walked away.
Right. So is there anything else to do here? Are we heading off to, we want to go to East Haven, right, Malbrick?
Yes, that is where I've been trying to go. I think we were on our way there. Anders, are you still wanting to join us?
Yeah.
Nothing about this adventure has made you ill at ease?
I'm not gonna deny that it's strange. But I'm along for the ride, for sure.
I think it will perhaps only get harder from here.
I'm counting on it, yeah.
Okay.
I, for one, am looking forward to having him around, and I'll kind of wrap my arm around him.
We are looking, I think, for in East Haven a ferry, a boat. We are looking for a Sunblight Dearth, and also his brother. The other ones that are working for their father and are leading the effort to destroy and take over this land.
The letter you showed me mentioned that they were looking for this Charlatan stuff.
Yes.
Is
Didn't
that
we
something that's unique to East Haven?
Didn't we find some? I thought we found some. A piece, maybe? I don't remember.
There was some at the site. I don't know if you took it. Did you take it?
I thought someone did.
It was like some little, like, small fragments. It wasn't a whole lot.
Can I say that I did? Yeah, I took an acorn-sized tourmaline. Oh, but that's different.
Right, yeah, no, this is
that
a
was from the
Chardonnay.
mine. Okay. Oh, Charlotte. Yeah.
From where the Dwergar are.
Right.
Tell you
no.
what. Yeah, I don't think anybody actually grabbed them.
Oh, that sucks. I'll. What do I know about? You're gonna have to remind me what I know about this Charlatan, because
It's a unique gem-like metal that can be worked like metal, but has the hardness of gems and seems to be enchanted easily.
would I have ever worked with it?
No, it is unique to Icewind Dale area.
Okay. Yes, I'm a metal worker by trade. I've heard of Chardonnay. I've never worked with it. It is only here in this area. It was never in my home in the Underdark.
If any idea what the Dwergar could want this stuff for?
Well, it is very valuable. It could be worked very easily and holds on to magical enchantment. I don't know what they want to do with it other than to own it and increase their wealth, perhaps.
You think that's something we should warn the other towns from? Invisible Dwergar thieves?
We tried.
Fell on deaf ears?
In Kerkoning, they were not very receptive. But I think we could warn the towns as we go through.
Yeah, if you think
Yeah.
that's worth doing, let's do it.
Should we? So we're in the town now. We're in Tourmaline. I
You
don't
are.
think
The town speaker just walked away from me about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
perhaps someone should talk to him, not me.
I can go and catch him up real quick with what I know.
As you would have seen him walk not too far away to like a small shack As I guess as you approach, he'd be like, "No, no, not over there. No, you want to stack the wood nice and neat. Don't put it in a ramshackle pile. If you're gonna stay warm here, you're gonna need to actually stack it neatly like this." As he's showing them how to build a fire in their open air shack.
I assume it'll be an adjustment period until they're solid workers.
Oh,
Moment of your
yes,
time, looks
sorry.
like, though.
Yes, Andres, how can we help you?
Some of my new companions informed me that there is a threat of Dwerger thieves, and that they are specifically looking for something called Chardolin, which appears to be some sort of dark gem-like metal.
I've never seen a Dwargar.
And you most likely won't, because they can turn invisible.
Oh, that makes sense. Huh.
So I
Time to
guess
look
if you
out for
can-
invisible people.
Yeah, maybe be on the lookout for square footprints, tracks, I guess.
Alright, yeah, we'll be on the lookout for Trex. One of the kobolds kind of peps. Trex is dead! Oh, no, I think he said Trex, not Trex. Alright, and this Shadowland, is that like Tourmaline?
It's not unlike it.
Have we got any in the
Can.
mine?
I don't know where it would be collected, but if you can, maybe make note of where there is some in town. Because that would most likely be the Dwergar's target, as far as we can tell.
So look out for dwarves I can't see, and metal that I've never heard of before.
Exactly, you got it.
Alright, yeah. And he just kind of gives like a look and like, will do. Huh. Yeah.
Alright, best of luck. I'll walk away.
Okay.
Rejoin the group.
He looks more confused than when you first talked to him.
So, how did it go?
I think it went well.
Okay, they are raising up the flags and preparing their defenses.
Maybe. They have been given all the information. And now it's up to them what they do with it. I think that's the best I can do.
I don't understand these towns. How do they live in such harsh conditions and seem to be so oblivious to the dangers around them?
To be fair, he made a good point. He said he wants us. He wants me to look out for invisible dwarves coming to steal gems or metal that he doesn't really recognize or has ever heard of. Which is the essence of my pitch.
Makes sense to me.
I mean, kind of to be fair though, when we're living up here with them being surrounded by danger every day, they kind of can get numb to it, especially if it's a danger they've never heard of or never seen before.
It is not our job to convince them, I suppose. The danger will come, and we can stop it, or we can't, but we did what we could.
Exactly. We give them, present all the evidence, and let them come to their own conclusions.
We presented no evidence, to be fair.
We don't have
Well,
any.
it's evidence of us telling them. How is that not evidence enough?
That is a bard's tale. I mean, it's a story, but there's no proof.
If he trusts us enough, he'll take it seriously.
Well, I'm glad that it was you and not me.
Are we getting ready to go? I can go get Terry.
Think so?
I think we should go with how are we getting there? Are we going around through the road?
You go down the road, it will take about 2 days to get there. Or a day and a half, sorry. 8 hours to Bryn Shander and 8 hours to East Haven. If you cut across, you could probably get there if you push it through the night. It's up to you guys.
I don't think this is smart. What do you think?
Your mic just got really quiet.
Me?
Yeah.
I think if we cut across, we would be passing right by the Dwarven Valley. That's might be a little bit more risk than we should be taking.
Yes, I think we should take the road.
We can skip right to Bryn Shander, though.
What do others think?
The road is always better.
Then let's go.
Did we ever get another dog?
You did not. Not yet.
Do we have enough money for Terry to have a friend? Maybe lighten the load up for him a bit. I'm kind of broke.
How much is dog?
How much was it last time? It was I think they said 50 gold last time. I think we got a deal though.
Well, I have 7.
Wait. Wasn't there 50 gold prize for doing the mine?
Yep.
Perfect.
Do we want to use it all on a dog?
Well, what else are we going to waste it on?
I guess we don't need healing potions anymore. He looks over at Andros.
You get that right?
Pinecone did perish quite quickly. It could be 50 gold wasted.
Or 50 gold saved, and we can still have a dog. I say we do it.
Some other mounts can be had in, I think, Targos, but I'm not sure what the price for them is these days.
I'm sure Targos has dogs too. Yeah, let's go to Targos and see what they got.
You don't want to ask here?
Well, you said there's multiple mounts in Targos.
I think Andres said that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have axe beaks. Never ridden one.
But what is this?
A large bird. Can't fly though.
Oh, I was going to say. Okay, let's go and see. That might add a little more time, though.
There is. Let me double check. It's one of those that's like kind of in the random places. for a price for an axe beak.
They are bigger than dogs, for sure.
They are big and they can be ridden. Do they would be 100 gold for one axe beak. You would, yeah, I would say you would know it's around that price. I don't know if that changes your perspective of wanting one.
I don't know if we can afford that.
That is pretty steep.
Let's just get another dog here.
Okay.
You want a friend, Terry?
Whoop.
Can nobody speak to him?
I'm sure
He just looks up expectantly.
Clearly, yes.
Yeah, let's go and get a dog.
I would say we don't have to roleplay. You can easily get a dog here in Tourmaline, as several sleds go between here and Lonelywood, and down to Targos occasionally. It would be 50 gold. Whatever name you want to name it, you can name it.
Can we negotiate?
I mean,
We just did do a favor for the town.
That's why it's not more than 50.
Okay.
I mean, we
Gotta
can
have-
definitely negotiate on the name.
Yeah, they'll let you rename it. Otherwise, this name is Timothy.
No, this is not his name. What, does anyone have a suggestion for a name?
Naming things is tough.
I think he looks like a Mr. Door. You know,
Mr.
after the goddess Mistra.
Mr. Door? Like he's a
Mistra Door.
Mr. Door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I heard Mr. Door too.
Mr. Door.
I think it should be Mr. Door.
Great name.
I think everyone will call it Mr. Door
Yes.
until it.
All right.
This is true.
If it dies. I'll hook up Mr. Adore and Terry. Get going.
All right. Who's paying for it? Is it the 50 gold that you guys just got?
Yeah, the reward money.
All right.
Probably.
And what is the route you guys are taking? Going across, you could get there by... It would be late night, unless you wanted to camp out on the tundra. Or, again, it would be like a day and a half. You could probably get to Targos by nightfall. And then it's a cut, or Bryn Shander, late nightfall.
I think
And
we
then
should probably
another full day of travel to East Haven.
just do the road.
Yeah,
Just doing the road?
sounds good.
Mhm.
The road's already dangerous enough.
That's fair.
Probably gonna skip Targos though, right?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we could see what's going on.
We could.
You guys have never been there yet.
Could get a little more
I was about
sidetracked.
to ask that. Have you been to Targus?
You saw the wall of it and were like, nah, let's keep following the
Right.
road up north.
That's right. We walked right by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't you guys have information on the lake monster,
It's in Bremen.
Bremen.
Bremen?
Yes.
Yeah.
We could pass word along from Targos.
I'm all for seeing the new scenery.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll head to Targos.
Are we going to do anything?
Get a drink real quick, talk a little bit, and head to Brinchander.
Well, we 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 need to sleep. Do we sleep outside? Do we sleep in Brinchander or Targos?
I mean, probably Bryn Shander, right? Unless we get
Yeah,
tied up in
Bryn
Targos for longer.
Yeah, see what time it is when we get to Targos.
Play it by ear.
Okay.
Fair enough. So as you guys head out of Tourmaline with now your 2 dogs for your 1 sled, let's go with Sev. Roll me 2d20.
6 and 3.
All right. About halfway into your travel, let's say like 4 hours after a couple hours after the sun. Actually, no, that would be right when the sun kind of any light starts to fade. You are met with blizzard conditions as wind starts to bluster over you. Do you continue along the trail in the blizzard?
Get to town.
We'll say the only danger of blizzard conditions would be well, it's cold. At least as you're on a trail, so you're not going to lose your way as easily. So who is helming the directional path along the trail through the blizzard?
I'm assuming.
I'm happy to take the front.
All right. Alara, go and give me a survival check.
Okay.
As the blizzard kind of picks up, I'm gonna cast light on the dog's harness and just have it be blinking, so it's like hazards.
All right, with a 15. The blizzard does slow you down a little bit, but nothing that you guys can't handle, especially because you're all bundled up. But you do eventually arrive at Targos, at the outer wall of it. This city that you guys haven't been into before, but you have walked past it. It is a much like Bryn Shander, but not nearly as big. A walled city on the coast of Mer Dualden. You're met at the gate by a couple of guards kind of standing outside, huddled up under cold weather clothes, a little bit of torches kind of blowing in the wind. Hey, who goes there?
Yeah, we don't really have a group name yet. We have a couple ideas floating around. They all keep on getting shot down though.
Don't need a
We're
name.
friends. We're friends. We're just trying to get a bite to eat before we then head over to Bryn Shander, I think.
Just passing through.
Yep.
Gives you all a look over, kind of like one by one. Hey, they gotta stay outside.
Who's he pointing at?
Pointing at Alara and Malverick.
Yeah, they're with us. Why can't they come in?
Look a bit untrustworthy.
That seems really harsh.
Kind of does.
Guess we'll just go to Bryn Shander then.
This wall
This
here is to
is-
protect from outsiders.
If one of you
How's
wants
that
to,
going for you?
Good.
Absolutely no problems whatsoever.
No, no problems here, not for a dark elf. Could have some problems for you if you want.
Not even a dark elf. Mumbles under his breath.
Suggest we leave before
just-
someone
I
does
just-
something foolish.
perhaps one of you should go in just to see if there's any news, or
There's nothing for us here.
it doesn't hurt my feelings. This is what I expect.
It's better for us to all stay together. I wouldn't want you guys to stay out here by yourselves.
Wait. We can still make it to Bryn Shander.
2-hour
Indeed.
travel, as the winds are still blustering from blizzard-like conditions.
All right. Come on, Terry. Come on, Mr. Door. Let's go. No, Mr. Door. Don't stay in line. No, you're together. You can't run in next to each other.
Isn't that what they're supposed to do?
Well, they're back. One in front, one in back. Right.
Okay. I don't know. There's different ways to align it. Yeah, maybe they'll like it better at Bryn Shander.
I suppose they are not interested in the Dwergar attacks.
I guess so.
I say loudly enough for them to hear.
One of them kind of stamps his spear as you say that. We gonna attack? Is that it?
I'm sorry?
You said you're going to attack.
No, not me. Others. Like me.
We'll be ready for them. Tell them to come.
Okay. When I see them, I will tell them.
So you're gonna go tell your friends, is that it?
They are not my
Coming to
friends.
spy out our locations and any of the town's secrets, huh? You best be
think
on
so.
your way before we call more of us.
I think you have the wrong idea. But you are doing jobs, I understand.
Can't hear you down there over all this wind.
Goodbye. I suppose we're off.
It's up to y'all.
So
Yeah, I don't. Unless you guys want to go in, I'm not gonna get in.
No, take the band, go to Bryn Shander.
we'll be back some other time.
We don't have to be.
It's true too.
These are the people you are working to save, huh?
No,
Kind of. I've never received the warmest welcome here, but that was something else. I'm sorry.
You apologize for them?
Well, on their behalf.
You are
Please
not.
don't.
You are not them. You accept me immediately.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Because my kind is secretive and untrustworthy, according to stereotype.
I don't believe it's that simple.
It is not. But you demonstrate, I think, a wisdom that many here do not, but this is a dangerous place. I understand why they must take care.
Tia would say as you guys are starting to leave the gate from Bryn Shander, or from Targos to Bryn Shander, Tia would say, I think I might take them up on their warmth. Bakara said that they're tired and would like to rest. I am obliged. Or I will do my best to oblige. I'll catch up to you in East Haven.
If there's any information you can find from this town, please.
Of course. And she'll give a kind of deep bow. I'll meet you over there. And goes and starts talking to the guards. In the middle
As
of
she-
the blizzard.
As she walks away, Phineas kind of shakes a little bit, ruffles his feathers. Sometimes that girl kind of gives me the creeps. Or that cat does. Can't be sure.
The cat is very judgmental, but you kind of get used to it.
I think we're all a little bit strange in our own ways.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
Oh, yeah, it's true. You didn't see her. She is pretty strange.
I did not, but I must hear the story.
Maybe when we're not, you don't have to yell it back and forth to each other.
As it is blustering wind right now.
Head off to Bryn Shander.
Alright. Starting to trudge into the later hours. I will need everyone to give me a constitution saving throw.
Inspiration goes away on the long rest, right?
It does.
Okay, I'll use it.
Well, you can roll and then use it, and then decide if you want to use it for the 1D.
Nice. Well, I said I use it, so next time I'll know.
Alright. You guys would arrive at the gates of Bryn Shander. Met with a similar couple of guards with lanterns. You would actually see the one guy who you've seen before.
It's a circle.
It is a circle. Well, the one guy who some of you have seen before would know him pretty well.
Not a very good circle.
Sheriff Markham Southwell is kind of out there talking to the guards. This guy. Travelers?
Sheriff, what's
Oh,
the word in town?
Andres, didn't see you there. There was an envoy recently from a goblin city, fortress or something, I don't know. Place called Karkalok. In the southwest. Wanted to parlay with us.
Oh, that's unusual.
Yes, quite, for goblins. It's an odd one.
What are you
Uh,
planning to do about it?
At the moment, nothing, as I don't think anyone wants to travel that far southwest. But it's odd. We captured him, and he was declaring peace to someone called Chief Yarbnock. Yarbganok? I don't know. He sent a letter addressed to the speaker. So I'm supposed to find delegates to send to conduct treaty negotiations. I don't believe a word of it. I'm sure it's a ruse.
Possibly.
This is the direction we go, no?
No, it's much further south.
Yeah, it's near the mountains, supposedly. That's what the goblin said. Might offer anyone 300 gold if they're willing. I mean, take up this fool's errand.
That would buy 6 dogs.
Or 3 axe beaks.
Can't say that we're necessarily heading that direction. Well, what's the speaker's standpoint on this?
Well, Duvessa thinks that if it's genuine, then, well, it could be good. I mean, more allies in this cold winter is never a bad thing. Who knows, maybe the 10 towns could even become the 11 towns. Cold day in hell, right?
Every day.
Exactly. But she says if it's true, then, well, I don't find out their intentions.
Good to know. We get the opportunity while we're in the area.
Yeah, if you take a
I
few
will
days
pass that along.
southwest to the mountains, yeah, we might as well take a stop by this goblin fortress. And he kind of like looks to the 2 guards that are down there. They kind of shrug, and one of them tries to give like a little chuckle. But it's laid out. Oh, you're with these guys. I don't know if I've seen it. I didn't realize they had a dwarf with them before. I thought he was red-haired, not white-haired. Oh. Is that a Dwergar?
Hello.
Don't be alarmed.
I
Right.
know I
He
am.
has
Yeah, the other one froze.
That makes sense. Odd troop you are.
Speaking of Dwerger, though, you're probably the best person to tell this. This one, Malric,
Yes.
he has warned us of a a general Dwerger threat to the 10 towns. Apparently, they are looking to sneak in and acquire a material called Chardolin.
What's that now?
Malric, you're more knowledgeable about this. I'll pass this question on to you.
It is a metal that looks like a gem. It is very valuable.
I'm sorry, it's hard to understand with your accent. Did you say a gem that's a metal?
It's a gem-like metal. It looks like a gem, but it is easily worked like a metal. It has magical properties, or takes magic very well. So it is highly desired and valuable.
That's definitely not the iron that the black iron blades are using. Fucking shit weapons.
But there is a there is a Dwergar threat with the darkness. They are trying to take over this land, and there are many of them. And so we are preparing.
Well, unless they can scale 20-foot walls without anyone noticing. We're on watch here in Bryn Shander for anyone who trespasses.
They might just be able to do that because they can turn invisible.
They also can get big.
Hmm. We'll be on the lookout. Thanks for letting us know. Are you a traitor to your kind, then?
Yes, I think you can say that. I think there are many like me who desire peace, and there are many who desire war.
Alright, sure, there's many that desire peace. Sure.
You've met many Dwergar?
Met a couple with my blade, yeah.
Yes, those are the ones that desire war, but the ones that desire peace usually stay um, in their homes. Um,
And you desire peace, then? Yet you're out of your home.
I do desire peace. They they deceived me, and no, they will pay for it with my blade.
I see. Alright, well, fair enough. Thanks for the heads up. We'll, keep an eye out for Dwergar stealing strange metal gem.
Yes, and if we are in the Southeast Mountains for 450 gold, we will do this.
I think you misheard me, friend. I clearly stated 300.
Okay, yes, I think we hear each other fine.
Glad we do. It's getting
300,
late.
300 for the job, 150 for the extra travel. We're not going that direction.
Well, that 300 gold is plenty for travel. I assure you.
Okay, I'm sure you will find very willing people.
Well, that's why the price is so high. Good luck finding any other job in the 10 towns pay that much. That's why Duvessa granted 300. But it's getting late. Should get into the town before, well, you catch a cold. As nobody does. Everybody made their con save, so nobody's freezing their bones off. Actually, I should have said, Andros, you didn't need to make one.
Ah,
'Cause you got the boots.
neat.
Well, come in. North look right through the gate, so they'll set you up with some rooms.
Usual.
Gives you all a nod. Two soldiers open up the gates. And the Northlook Inn is really like right next to the gate as you enter the place. And it would be one of the only few buildings that has lanterns on the outside. Somewhat friendly inn.
And
But
what time is it?
it's
night.
it's like midnight.
Midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get, let's get a room.
You guys have definitely traveled further than normal on a day, especially through the blizzard conditions. Heading into the Northlook, you are met with the halfling bartender there, just kind of half asleep, hearing the door open and the wind bluster in. Hey, shut the door! Shut the door! It's cold out. Oh, and welcome to the Northlook. Yeah, yeah. You guys want rooms?
Yeah, that'd be much
Oh, shit.
appreciated.
As he kind of like takes a look at Malverick. As he's seen Alara before, at least.
At ease. Don't worry, he's on our side.
Well, yeah, I see that. Sure. That's
Is
weird.
that
I mean, they let you in the town, so it's kind of hold his hands up. 5 silver a room. Take it or leave it.
I think we'll take it. And I brought the dogs in. Is there somewhere for them to stay too? Should they uh, stay outside? Where do I put them?
They're fine outside. Just keep them under the porch.
Oh, all right. All right, come on, Terry. Come on.
And he kind of like looks over the counter. That's gonna leave a mark. Scuffing up the good floors. I kid. Yeah, 5 silver each. Rooms are upstairs. You know.
5 silver each person or each room?
Each person.
Okay, so 30 silver.
Yeah. Or 3 gold if you got it.
Okay, I will pay.
I always thought your kind would have a lot of money. It makes sense.
This is a stereotype, an ugly stereotype, my friend.
I just
There's
meant
only-
you know, from down, in the dark. There's a lot of gems and stuff down there. What I hear, at least.
Yes, it's not equally distributed.
Oh no, yeah, I hear about all the ruthless, what is it, like kings and stuff down there? Yeah, we don't have that up here.
So there are
Not yet.
5 of us. So actually 25 silver. Yes.
Oh, you said 3. I wasn't gonna hold you to it, but it sounded good to me.
Okay, 25 silver. Perfect. I am, believe it or not wealthy.
Okay, yeah. Well, rooms are upstairs. It kind of starts handing out keys. You'll find it, and it gives you directions to each of your rooms. There'll be breakfast in the morning, whatever, some bacon, and yeah. I gotta catch some shut-eye, guys. So you woke me in the middle of my nap.
Yeah, well, pleasant dreams.
Oh yeah. He just goes and leans back on a stool.
Head up to go to bed.
You can all easily find your rooms, and it's comfortable, nothing fancy. But is there anything you all would like to do before you get a night's rest at the North Look?
I would like a hot bath.
They do not have that here.
Okay.
That would be
Cold
much
bath.
extra. Cold bath, just go outside and roll in the snow.
Fair.
I don't think so. Nothing for me.
Actually, while we're in Bryn Shander, could I find Mokatir and ask him to pass this information about the Dwergar threat along to the smaller places?
He wouldn't be in town at the moment because he's already traveling abroad.
Worth a try.
But yeah.
Isn't he going to tell his friends about the threat?
Yep. That was the
Oh,
goal.
Perfect then.
But it's also like at this point like 12:30, 1 o'clock at night. But you guys get your rest as the wind dies down through the night. Wake up to the sounds of people having their meals at the North Look in the morning. And get your long rest in. And the morning is yours in the town of Bryn Shander.
Not pretty good. And Lara, would you want to go to the house of the Morning Lord with me?
Sure.
Is
We
there
just
any?
have to make sure to hide the necklace.
Oh, I was gonna go. I was gonna give it back to him.
Oh, yes, sure, let's do that then.
Yeah.
I hope he's there though.
Well, I mean, if he's not there, I get to keep it a little bit longer, maybe.
Yeah. Sure.
Anybody else want to head off to the house of the Morning Lord?
Yes, I will see. I've not been here.
Yeah, I'll tag along as well. It's been a
Oh.
minute since I've been there.
All right.
Everybody going to the House of the Morning Lord then.
See you later, Sev.
I'll be around.
Sev not going with them?
I need to go, I guess, I need to go buy some more crossbow bolts, but I can meet up with them later.
Alright. Over at Black Iron Blades. Fair enough.
Oh,
Well,
Sev, would you be able to get me some arrows too? I'll pay you back.
They might fire crooked, but
yep.
we'll see what we can get.
First steel in town.
It's the
Only steel in town.
Yeah. Just spread that iron thin and just kind of mix it with tin. I mean, arrows and bolts still work fine. The other ones that don't. But as the rest of you head to the House of the Morning Lord, not much attendance there. You would see the priestess in an older human woman dressed in robes of white with just a pure sun symbol on her necklace and on her robes. Oh, welcome to the House of Home. Hi, Andres.
Hey,
See you've brought some friends. I think I've seen that one before. I don't know if the sun shines on you, friends. And kind of looks to Alara and Malverick. But how
Is
can I
is
help?
is Copper here?
That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, he's upstairs in his room he's renting. Feel free to go on up. It is still morning, so the sun is still rising somewhere. And it's kind of like a large room here with some pews in the back and an altar on the other side. But there'd be like 2 people inside of here. You would see some small stairs along the side, like kind of winding up. You can find him in his room.
Phineas will nod at her. Thank you very much. And he'll start walking that way.
Walk up with Phineas.
I'd say you can easily follow up to Copper Knobernacker's room. It doesn't go to a door, it just goes straight to kind of like an attic space, as you would hear some metal kind of clanking around, and see what looks to be the backside of a teddy bear, little ears kind of sticking up, kind of like looks like he's messing with some metal at the time. Ah, dang it! No. Here's your footsteps. Kind of shoves a bunch of stuff under a bed in there. It's kind of a mess, so it's kind of hard to see what exactly is going on. Hey, oh, you guys, yeah, Bird Person and Drow, and friends.
Hi. Good morning, my friend. How are you been? How have you been?
Cold. Nothing
Yeah.
ever working right. Mashan just, well, she still thinks it's Aminator, but it's neither here nor there. But yeah, you guys go and check out Macradius. He's
Phineas starts to kind of look uncomfortable.
still trudging away at that sorry excuse of a son or something, whatever he was trying to build.
Oh, yeah. You got really close.
Let me guess, then it blew up? That sounds just like him. Well, what's he up to now? Is he go back for
Phineas.
supplies?
Phineas will take the amulet off, kind of hold it in front of him, present it forward. He was wearing this when we found him.
I see his like lips kind of tighten.
And well, then we were looking around and we saw the contraption, and it actually vaporized a couple of us too. And actually, indirectly, that's what actually healed my curse. So you were right in sending me over to him. But yeah, he didn't make it, but his device did work. And
Sure, sure it did.
every morning I feel the blessing of the Morning Lord. It's amazing. And this
Would you say
amulet
you
here
feel the
too.
blessing of Lathander? That's a bad joke. I'm sorry.
But even this amulet here, this amulet, it saved my life again. Just 2 nights ago, I'd say it saved me. Without it, I wouldn't still be here.
Well, maybe it'll bring you
So
more luck than it did Macradius. I told him it was going to be the death of him. I didn't mean it though, but he should have just given up. I kept trying to help him, and he wouldn't.
well, you were right. You were right, actually. That we had to add another ring.
I know, right? Wait, what?
Yeah, to the device, we had to add a third ring, just like your note said.
Let me guess, it wasn't even opened or something. Like, it was probably just sitting there because he would never read what I left him. He was like, oh, very like, ah. Jenny just kind of looks down for a moment, kind of frustrated, like, it figures. That figures. You know, it's what I get for trying to help.
I think that he cared for you.
Well, a lot of good it does now. Maybe I'll see him when my luck runs out, huh?
I'm not really sure what happens when it's all done.
Well, if you do things... Yeah. Well, there could be a rebirth. Maybe I'll see him in another life. Well, I'm sorry. As like now it kind of starts to process. Because he might have already accepted it previously, but then like now it's like for sure. I guess thanks for checking, and I guess bringing me the news. Yeah.
So you said that you hope that this will bring me good luck. So you're saying I can keep it?
I mean, you said it saved your life. That's good enough for me. What would it do for me? Yeah.
Phineas looks so relieved that he gets to keep this. It's like his tension is gone from his shoulders. He puts it back on. Thank you. I'm really sorry for your loss, though.
Well, McCrae's believed as I do that it's not the end. Although he could be quite angry at times, I believe that he probably will start over, you know? It's And you said vaporize? At least his body was burned. That's the way to go.
Oh yeah, turn to dust. Relatively painless.
Well, odd that you experienced the same thing and are here now, but I'm not going to question the gods. They wouldn't answer anyways. But yeah, thanks. And he'll kind of look to both Malverick and Andrus. I'm Copper, by the way. Sorry our first introduction is like this. An acolyte of Lathander, the Morning Lord.
It is nice to meet you. Thank you for your hospitality.
It's not my room. I mean, yeah, I guess it's my room. I'm renting it, but yeah, not much space in here, but yeah. Kind of like tightens his little teddy bear coat.
Obviously, I am not a disciple of the light.
Oh yeah, no, I assumed.
But it intrigues me.
Oh. You kind of, though you say it intrigues you, kind of like rummages around, and kind of underneath a bunch of like tools and stuff, pulls out a little pamphlet and hands it over.
Oh, I was being polite, but okay.
Oh. Well, I mean, take it if you want to read it later. That's fine. Just some writings of my own about the theories of, everything deserves a fresh start. Everything, there's nothing more beautiful than starting over. It's what most people are doing up here up here, Icewind Dale. Everyone's here to start over. Except for the people that started here. I guess anyways, any implants that aren't from here are just trying to start over. I would assume you might be looking to start over yourself, seeing as you're not among your own kind. It's never too late.
The light and it doesn't mix well with my physiology.
You ever
think
seen
maybe,
the sunrise?
No, I've heard story.
It's beautiful. It'll happen one day. It'll blow your mind, but it's not necessarily about the rising sun. I mean, that is definitely one of the major parts of the religion, but it's also about birth and rebirth, what we're molded into by the world.
I will take this because I think what you speak is true, and I think you're right. But I don't think it will be me that will be seeing it.
Everyone needs a second chance, right?
Yes, but I don't expect to be here for it.
Oh.
The path I am on is vengeance.
Oh. Well, that could take a turn. He kind of like tries to think about what to say, and yeah, well, thanks for coming by this morning, guys, and letting me know this awful news, and yeah, this is a great way to start your day. Huh.
You can only go up from here.
Yeah, that's that's honest. Thank you. I don't want to be rude. I don't remember your names. We just met the one time, and you would
It's
think I
okay.
would remember the only drow I ever met. But what was you? I think I remember Featherus or whatever.
Yep.
That's enough.
It was Ellie?
Lara.
Alara. I was close. I probably got it in my notes here somewhere. It's just all scribbled. But yeah, that's honestly a good point. It can only go up from here, and that's much like the rising sun. It's a metaphor. Yeah, metaphor.
Until the sun starts to set and then it all goes down.
It's gonna rise again tomorrow. Don't worry. I mean, not here.
There's always
but,
another dawn.
well, not here. Cause it's cold and dark and sun never rises. Yeah.
No, Macradius was close though. When we actually got the device to work, it actually did make the whole area nice, clear day. I don't know if you know much about his design, but there was some validity to it.
Yeah, but I remember working with him with it, and it was just this changes a small area. You're not gonna.
Enough to make the town better.
That would be good for one town. There's 10 of them up here, though. They would all get jealous and greedy, and well, you know how that story would end. It does give some hope, but hope's a hard thing to hang on to, especially when your loved ones end up dying anyways.
Yeah, and when that bright spot draws the wrath of nasty frost druid people.
Sure, that makes sense. Kind of like looks down and well, again, thanks for coming by and I don't want to say it to sound horrible, but ruining my morning. But honestly, thanks for letting me know about Macradius. I do appreciate it.
Well, I'm sorry, and you're welcome. Closure is a bitch like that sometimes.
The truth is very important. You don't want to live in the dark.
See? It's right there. You just said it.
Oh, I feel another pamphlet.
No, it's all right there in the one I gave you already.
Okay, I will read it. Thank you.
Yeah, check it out. And, just remember, Lathander loves you even if you don't love him. I'm joking. He's a god. They're so far away. They don't care about us that much, probably.
You need to work on the sales pitch.
Oh, I'm more of a tinkerer by trade. I do believe in the rebirth and second chances. That's the bit that sticks with me. Sun's more of a symbol.
Well, I hope the next time we meet, it's better circumstances. And I'll kind of attempt a hug, and if it doesn't want a hug, then I'll back off. But
He's one
Did
of
it
those
really go
people
off?
that's like he's not gonna reciprocate, but he'll stand there and take a hug.
Oh, that won't hug him.
Well,
I went. I
you already
went.
started,
I went up for it though.
and his hands are just down. Like, what do I do? You're really feathery.
All right. Well, um, I guess we'll be off. Take care of yourself.
All right. Yeah, you too. You guys are always welcome. And I don't know you. I kind of looking to Andres. I don't know you very well, but or at all. I'm always here.
Okay.
Stuck in my room. So.
We'll be around.
All right. And he kind of like, even before you leave, he just kind of goes to like some piece of metal, trying to fit them together. Looks like he's making. It's hard to tell. Look, see what he's making. It's in the very early process at the moment.
Yeah, we'll head back and meet up with Severage.
After picking up some crossbow bolts and arrows.
Indeed.
Meeting with Sev in the middle of the town. Probably close to like on the way to the East Gate, which is the way you would take anyways.
Hey, Sev. Get everything you needed?
I believe so.
All right. Dick Copper actually let me keep it. Let's I'll show off the amulet. Look, you're not gonna get rid of me that easily anymore.
What does it do?
Kind of bolsters my health a little bit, a lot bit.
Oh, that is very good thing to have.
Oh, it's tremendous.
Well, I believe we have a full day ahead of us.
Yes.
It's a
And
walk.
I was so tired last night, I forgot to identify this jewel thing. Damn it.
Do you want to now? It only takes what, a minute?
It takes about 10 minutes because I gotta ritually do it. I'll do it tonight, or if we take
Alright.
a short rest at some point.
Fair enough. Is there anything else you'd like to do in Bryn Shander before heading out?
No, let's go.
All right. As you head out the East Gate, back onto the East Way, we'll go with Andres. Roll me 2d20.
Ooh. 15 and a 3.
You would come across a troop of what look to be a retinue of about 5 or 6 individuals and 2 sled dogs kind of traveling along the road, all bundled up, shorter and stout.
Is it unusual to see other people on the road?
No, not always.
Are their dogs side by side or front to back?
They would be they would have what, 4 dogs each?
Oh, okay.
So they would be
They're probably 2 and 2
2
then.
and 2, yeah.
Yeah,
So neither and both.
Yeah.
neither and both.
But they would kind of like just give you a nod, and kind of as you pass each other along the trail.
Give him a nod back.
Where would they be coming from?
Probably
Go
East
to the big-
Haven, or really, honestly, anywhere east. They would either East Haven or any of either of the Cares or from Goodmead.
We're on the main road.
You're on the. This is the main road.
I'll try and wave him down.
As they're kind of passing you, that one of the rear guys on one of the sleds will kind of stop and be like, "Oh, how can we
Hey,
help?"
Hey, friend.
Yeah.
We're on our way to East Haven. Were you coming from that direction?
No, we actually coming from Goodmead.
Oh,
I
how
recognize a couple of yes, you guys. Yeah, we're actually got a mead shipment going to Bryn Shander.
glad to see its industry's back up and rolling.
Oh yeah, thanks to you guys. It's like you got some new company with you.
Oh yeah, just everybody wants to fight the good fight and keep 10 towns safe.
Exactly.
How are the roads? If you're heading to Bryn Shander, it's smooth sailing back there.
Oh, good to hear. Roads to Goodmead have been good. That's all I can say about that. A little meat along the way never hurts, huh?
That's true. Speaking of me, do you have any samples that maybe fell off the back of the sled?
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Yo.
Hey,
Nat
inspiration.
No, not today. Some already fell off earlier. You can't really afford to lose anymore. Way ahead of you on that one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was worth a try.
We could pay, perhaps.
Oh yeah, 25 gold for a cask.
It
Small
was
cask,
very
a little
nice.
pony keg.
It was very nice meeting you. Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
Sure.
If you're from Goodmead,
Yeah.
has the election for townspeople gone through already?
I think they're still waiting a couple of days. 3 days? Yeah, we got 3 days until it's supposed to be back before then.
I see. That's good to know. Thanks.
Safe travels.
Oh yeah, you too. You too.
All right. See, Terry, that's how sled dogs are supposed to behave. Okay.
Roll me a d20 there, Phineas.
Three.
Reroll it.
19.
Yeah, we heard there's a Goliath that came to town a few days ago. We don't see him much around here, but he's talking about how there's two feuding clans out there, close to the spine of the world. You guys are out helping the towns. Maybe you'd be willing to help out feuding clans or something. Maybe then they'd be the 12 towns. Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, plus the goblins would be 13.
Goblins? What? No. No, they're Goliaths. Yeah.
Oh, well, ask about it when you get to Bryn Shander. There's a fortress of goblins in the southwest.
Oh, that's another thing we gotta worry about. Shit. They'll probably
Well,
take all the mead.
Or they'll be really good customers.
Maybe. I'll pass it along to the people of Goodmead. But I didn't get a chance to meet the Goliath. They were heading back or something. I'd like to meet one someday, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, they're far to the southeast. Like I said, near the tip of the spine. Mountains and shit. Not for me.
Mountains are better than going underground. Sorry, Malbrick.
No offense.
Hmm.
Well, we won't stop you too long. We gotta get this going. Gotta catch up with them. It's good seeing you again. And points to both Andres. He kind of like, I've seen you around. And then to Malverick. These guys are good people. They saved a whole ass town from, well, going under.
So I've been told.
They seem...
Killed a couple of giants too.
Oh. I did not hear of this.
No big deal.
Maybe they'll tell you about it someday. Hey, if you're ever in the area, come buy good mead. Get some mead. They said these guys are free to drink anytime. While in town, at least, you know. Not this. This stuff's meant to go to paying customers. But yeah, I'll let you on your way. It's good seeing you again.
Good seeing you.
And they will continue along on their dog sled. As you guys head to East Haven.
I think we have to.
All right. It does take pretty much the remainder of the day as it starts to get not late in hours. The area or the time of the little bit of low light in the middle of the day comes and goes very quickly as you're traveling along. As it gets to be about 6 or 7, you would notice in the distance East Haven on the shoreline there. There's a scattering of buildings, all stretched throughout this kind of coast area. Kind of large area. I'll bring you to the map of East Haven. But as you arrive, you can see that there's a kind of starting to go through the town itself. It seems like everyone is kind of not rushing, but clamoring towards the center of town up here. But as you start to make your way through town, maybe to see what all the hubbub is about, a crowd has definitely gathered in front of the town hall, seemingly to watch a public execution. As you might hear a little hubbub around, someone named Dzan, or Dzan, trying to disguise himself, was arrested for crimes that was inflicted upon the Dale folk. Seems he has been bound to a stake and gagged. Members of militia start to use torches and light the straw tucked around his feet. Fanned by the wind, the fire catches quickly, as without much aplomb. Dzan does not struggle or scream. He's quickly engulfed in flames. All the bundled up spectators move closer to the human bonfire, eager to feel its warmth. As there is a picture for that too, which is so inviting. It's the best picture.
Did you say what is Dale folk?
Icewind Dale.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's everybody in the area.
Yeah, essentially.
There is something kind of morbid about getting warmth from a human bonfire.
Oh, for sure.
There are much better things to burn to get warmth from.
But I will say, as you witness this wizard go up in flames, that will be a good spot to take our little 5-10 minute break, as you guys are in East Haven proper. And yeah, we'll take our little 5-10 minute break there and pick up at about 10 till at the latest, hopefully.
It's good.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll stick around. We'll be right back.
All right.
All right, folks. Well, welcome back to our Rime of the Frostmaiden. Last we left off, our group had arrived at East Haven just in time to witness the burning of a wizard at the stake as crowd around the center of town gathers for warmth. And that's where we're going to pick up. You guys had just arrived in town. Crowd gathering. Kind of as you guys arrive and the burning kind of happens, you're just kind of witnessing it. A woman bedecked in a kind of tailored coat and a fur hat approaches you. As people kind of huddle behind. I would say Andres and Severage would know this person. As Arlagath, the captain of East Haven's militia. Half-elven, bundled up. Oh.
Captain?
It's good to see you. You just missed the burning of this individual. Letters, seems you have some odd company about you. Looks to the dwarf and the elf of your group, the other elf. Well,
It's new in town. Well, aside from the fact that the wizard seems to have been found guilty.
oh yeah, he definitely coldly murdered those adventurers. They aided us in the past, so I don't, trying to keep a deterrent up so other people don't do the same. Similar behavior and whatnot.
Did you figure out what his motive was?
No. No, beats me, but
Fair enough.
just cold blood. I think a murderer, not all murderers need motives. Heck, he admitted to it.
So you're not against all wizards, just bad ones, bad killers. That's all you're against.
Yeah, we're against murder here.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
I'm Phineas. I'm also a wizard. That's why I was asking.
Oh.
I don't. I'm not a murderer though. I mean, I've definitely killed before, but it was more self-defense. Wasn't cold blood.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm from well, I was staying in Goodmead. Originally from Waterdeep.
Long way from home. Yes, so many people are. What about your two other friends? Do I need to be alarmed?
Always.
Not because of them. No. But you should be alarmed because of what they've come to warn you about. Maverick?
Mhm.
A drow and a dwarf come to warn about my town. Sure, sure.
Yes. I'll pull out the letter.
Oh, it speaks. It writes too?
I'm sorry, who are you talking about?
Go on.
Yes. I am a dwergar.
Yes.
And there are people in this town who are the bad dwergar. I am a good dwergar. There are bad dwergar in the town.
Yeah.
A very, very powerful family of dwergar called the Sunblights. You've heard of them, yes?
Why would I have heard of them?
Anyway, they two brothers in the town are working for their father, and they are on a frozen ferry here in East Haven, and they plan to take over the town.
The ferry's been closed for a while. If you're interested in that, you can speak to the owner. I have other things to deal with. I've got some missing fishermen that disappeared. I'm trying to get people to go search for them.
Missing fisherman?
Yeah, disappeared
Disappeared there.
about 5 days ago. Hoping to someone to scout the coastline. I'm not concerned about your ferry or whatever.
Coastline, huh? That where they were last seen?
Yeah.
How about this? You come and check out this ferry with us, real quick. Should be easy job. And we'll check on these fishermen.
Give me a persuasion check. Gonna be a high DC. Especially because it's news coming from a dwergar.
Well. I'd add guidance to that, but it won't make a difference.
That would not make a difference.
Mm.
Okay. If you want to go speak to the owner of the ferry, you can. He's usually hanging out at the bar. Where is he usually hanging out? Yeah, he's usually hanging out at the Wet Trout. North side of town.
Where is the ferry?
The boat's on the docks. The owner of the boat, because people own things. Scython, he's regular at the wet trout.
Why do we need to speak with him if we can just go to the boat?
So that would be trespassing.
There are already trespassers there.
I don't have time to deal with this. I've got, as I said, missing people. Burned a wizard recently, just now. If you can help, you can help. If you can't, stay out of the way.
Will do. Thanks for your time. We'll talk to the owner of the ferry.
She gives a nod and kind of goes back to the crowd.
Once he's gone, I'm going to turn to Malric and go, all right, let's head to the ferry.
Yes, what a lovely man.
As a woman.
Oh, even better. Really?
It's a woman?
I did not get that.
I can't do women voices. She's a woman captain of the guard, so you know.
I've heard you do women voices before.
Well, I was trying to do a rougher woman voice, okay?
She's usually
Next time I'll talk like
not as
this.
self-important.
Ah, woe is me.
It speaks. Yes, let's go to the ferry. Is everyone okay with this?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
Because it is dark out. The streets are lined with occasional lanterns, but it is getting like that late hour, probably like 7 at night. Actually, we'll say like 6 at night, because why would they wait to burn someone at 7? 6 at night's good enough. I would say that Andres, you would know where the ferry is. Same thing with Severage. It's not too far away from the town hall where you guys are at the moment.
Just gonna lead the group straight there then.
All right. Heading to the docks, kind of going along at East Haven's ferry. It's a keel boat trapped in the ice at the end of the wooden dock. You do see a small cabin situated toward the aft end of the hull. There's art for that too. Because why not? As you arrive on the docks, kind of creaking wood, a little bit of ice kind of cracking underfoot. It's a
The
boat.
entire dock's frozen as well.
Yep.
Wow.
Do we go in quiet or?
Quiet as we can be.
I cannot be quiet.
Sorry,
you
remind
guys.
me real quick. How long has it been since the ferry's been in use? Quite a while, right?
But since this whole thing happened, been like 2 years, 2.5, 3 years.
So this might make for a pretty good hideout.
But you're on the docks, and it's at the very end of the dock. What are you doing?
Did we lose TJ?
Oh, we did. You are correct. And she dropped off of... Oh, you're back. About to say, she dropped off of roll 22.
Yeah, sorry, my internet just went out.
You're good. But yeah, you guys are on the dock. What are you doing? Nobody out here because boats are useless.
Yeah, I'm heading to the boat.
All right. You using any
I'm-
light sources? Because it is dark.
I am not. I don't know about this other folks, but I'm.
Severage or Phineas?
Yeah, I have a light. My lantern.
All right.
If we are trying to be quiet, maybe shut the light off.
I thought you said you can't be quiet.
Well, I have to try. So we go on loud then.
I think being able to see beats having the moment of surprise on our side.
I
Very
assume
well.
they can see in the dark, so it won't even be a moment of surprise.
It's true.
All right, we go.
Real quick though, are there any signs that someone's been here at all?
Give me a survival check.
Ah, shit.
Nicest.
You
I was
can.
hoping it could be perception. Okay, I'll take that.
Survival. Yeah.
So if you're assisting, he'll just have advantage with a 16. You would notice several tracks coming up and down the walkway, the docks. Thick, dwarven-sized tracks.
Oh.
Look like they
I
go
don't
right to the
believe
boat.
you're Definitely onto something.
To and from, for sure.
We'll probably be in for a fight, right? You guys have
Probably.
dealt with Dwargar before. They didn't strike me as the type that wants to talk first.
The first one I met did. The second one didn't. 50-50.
Yeah, fair point. Sample size is too small.
These Dwergar will not want to talk.
Let's gather some more data. Right, yeah, so moving on to the boat.
It's your bed. Lie in it.
All right, you guys hop onto the boat. Thudding of wood as you step onto it. The boat doesn't shift, though, at all, because it is frozen in ice.
I'm gonna head for the cabin.
All right. You would notice as you approach the cabin. Fair enough. Longstrider is a great spell. As you approach the cabin.
Mage armor as well.
All right, that is also smart. As you approach the cabin.
I'll long strider too.
Yeah, why not? Everybody.
I'm gonna
buff-
lean against
buff-
a rail.
All right, that's your buff is leaning. But as you approach the cabin, it looks like the ice around the cabin door has been chipped away and is kind of clean compared to the rest of the boat.
I would like to kick the door down.
All right. Give me an athletics check. 14's good enough. It is kind of stuck a little bit with ice, but it's not a well. It's not locked, so you just kind of bust in, and it opens up, revealing a small space within, about 15 by 15 feet. You would notice a number of sleeping bags. Plenty of packs, rolled up papers. This is definitely someone's living quarters.
But there's no one here.
There is a door to the back as well. But it would appear empty.
Maybe they're out at night. Scouting
Maybe
the
they're
city under the
just
cover of dark.
invisible.
Oh! Yeah, actually.
They can be invisible.
Do we hear anything? Like,
Give me a perception check.
I don't know, breathing? Okay. Nah. Hey,
And you
inspiration.
get inspiration. But no. All you hear is the creaking of Malverick's armor and the creaking of wood on the deck of the ship.
I think we're clear.
I'm gonna start rifling through the sleeping arrangements, seeing if I can find anything that.
Okay. Going through the stuff, you would find. Roll me 4d4.
44.
4 4-sided dice. 11. There are 11 rations.
Okay.
And then roll me 1d4. All right. There is a barrel of wine that is about half full. It is frozen over, though. So you can see that it's been chipped away. And you would find some rolled up scrolls.
Okay. Is the wine like something that I can carry?
No. Not unless, I mean, you can chip it away and, I don't know, you can throw it on the dog sled.
All right.
Which I'm assuming you didn't bring onto the docks with you.
I don't think so. I'm probably only going to take a couple rations just because I can't carry on.
That's fair.
If anyone wants to take some.
I'll take a few. Let's say 3.
Yeah, I took 4. Can I look at the scrolls?
You absolutely can.
Are they magical in nature, or they just have notes on them?
They have notes on them. And one of them is actually a map. As you start to unroll the map, I gotta roll something real quick.
The invisible people you didn't see.
Damn it.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Oof. Malverick?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And I don't know where you guys are exactly on the map. I know Sev is leaning on there. I'm going to bring you guys to a map. As a very small weapon. Oh, where is he? Hits you. You will take Actually, he's not small right now. Plus.
Jeez.
7 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 24 points of psychic damage.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
As he does appear right next to you. Dirth Sunblight, as he also has some art.
Hello, Darth.
You should have stayed
He's a
dead.
little guy.
The picture's little. He's one who likes to get small. But
It's
yeah.
really funny looking.
And now we're gonna roll some initiative.
I just elbow Andrus. I told you.
You did. You did.
Yes,
Damn
the
that
drow
one.
was right. Of course. We're invisible. So if everyone will please roll me some Anish.
I didn't know Dwergar could be invisible.
What? Who would have known it?
Your brother Nildar is a dick.
I've rolled initiative, but it hasn't been put into the turn order.
Interesting. I see that. You can
These are
easily
some
put
shitty
you in
rolls,
there.
everyone.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, he rolled shitty too. So with that, Sev, you are up first.
I am not even around. I'm just going to continue actively watching up here to see if anybody's coming or joining us,
All right.
invisible or otherwise.
Give me a perception check. You would hear the creaking of wood on the dock and the boat around you.
And what action are you going to call that?
Well, I mean, you said you were waiting for. I'd say it would be your. I'd say that'd be your bonus action. Why not?
Sure. Then I will just hold an action. I will ready a shot and assess who comes up this dock.
All right.
Or invisible. I might have to make a shot at something invisible.
That is true. That will take us to Alara.
Okay. Hunter's mark on this guy.
Dirth?
Death. I'll take a step back. And yeah. I'm just gonna lose. I'm gonna shoot him. Lie and fail.
11 is going to be a miss.
Oh well. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Severage, yeah, give me an attack at disadvantage. If you want to attack them, it'll be at disadvantage no matter what. One of them will appear.
Not so good.
As with a 9 is going to be a miss. As, yeah, Dwergard does come up and stab you with a war pick.
Rude.
Or attempts to. He made an attack, but he missed. He got a 7. As another one gets big and just grows outside. As with that, the ground would kind of shift inside. From outside, a javelin gets thrown as the door would open up.
Use my reaction to step.
Fair enough. I gotta roll. Who's he throwing it at? It is gonna go to Andros.
Oh, damn.
Getting a nat 20 to hit though.
Ah! Well, yep.
As you take 22 points of piercing damage.
Jeez.
That's it
That hurt.
for the Dwergar. Taking us to the Dwergar. Named Nildar Sunblight, as he gets big. Ugh. You followed me all the way here just to die. That's all he does for his turn, is get big. That'll take us to Phineas.
Phineas, will look over at the guy by Malric. He'll take some green goop, toss it over at him, shoot him an acid arrow.
The guy who stabbed him?
Yeah.
With a tiny little dagger.
20 to hit.
20 will
not
hit him.
that.
Yeah.
For 12 points
He
of
will
acid
take
damage.
12 acid damage.
And then I'm gonna move outside. Oh shit, I'm not gonna move outside. We're here.
Right next to the big man.
Well, now I
This is
can't move
how we
away.
go.
Well, now I
Mhm.
can't move away.
As you turn to go out the door, you see the giant Dwergar.
That'll be my turn.
Love it. That'll take us to Andrus.
Oh, man.
You fell right
gonna
into
let
our
my-
traps.
I'm gonna let my unusually authoritative voice fill the room, point at both the really big and the really small. Well, I guess he isn't small.
He's not small yet.
The one that, yeah. Both these guys down here.
Yeah.
Point at them and cast a second level command at them and say, kneel! The growl command.
I gotcha. DC 13.
So DC 13 wisdom save.
Is it a charm?
Maybe.
Dirth,
No.
Dirth got a 15.
That saves.
Nildar got a 5. Well, you'll see what happens on his turn.
Yep. That's what I got. It's my turn.
All right.
Guess I can try and step out of the way.
That's gonna take us to Dirth. Dirth is then going to... He's then going to shrink himself as he gets really small, covered in this acid. This is when he takes the acid damage, right, Phineas?
At the end of his turn.
Okay. That is what he does. He reduces himself. And then he is going to... turn to Alara. I need Alara to make an intelligence save. Get them.
God.
Actually, be really high pitched. Get them. Alara, I need you to make an attack with your bow against Phineas. It'll be at disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm still gonna hit. You gotta get a 12.
Okay.
This does use your reaction.
That's it.
He's got a 13. That'll hit.
Unfortunately.
That'll hit.
As Alara uncontrollably, you're like, yeah, get them. And you shoot Phineas in the shoulder. Just point blank.
Ah! The hell's that for?
Roll some damage. You take 11 piercing damage, Phineas. And are slowed down.
Why did I have to roll a crit?
Yep. Yep. We are lucky it wasn't a crit. That'll take us to Malverick.
All right. Remind me, who's this guy? That's Dearth,
And that's
right?
Dearth. You've seen Nildar before. Dearth, you've interacted with him once or twice, but he's the older brother.
Okay. And you said Nildar shrunk himself down?
Dearth shrunk down.
Dearth shrunk.
Nildar grew big.
All right. I'm going to cast Divine Favor.
All right.
As a bonus action.
What does that look like?
I think I'm going to take out my battle axe, and it's just gonna start glowing with kind of like a darkish gray light. It doesn't even necessarily give off that much light. It's
Gotcha.
just
Exudes shades of gray.
yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to take a swing at Dearth.
At Dearth, the little boy. As he's kind of nimble, he just kind of sidesteps as you slash your battle axe towards him.
I miss.
That is a miss.
Okay. Well, I think that's it.
All right. Back to the top of the round with Sev.
Am I attacking with disadvantage, or is that just because they were invisible?
That was because they were invisible, and
Awesome.
they were or they were in melee range.
Sure. Well, they are not currently either of those things.
Negative.
So I will take aim and shoot the big guy, because he's big.
He is big. All right, with a 22, that will hit. You'll take 14 because you're steady aiming.
Yes.
And it kind of hits him like right in his chest. Kind of stumbles backwards for a second. Just, whoa. You are small. Anything else for Sev?
Nope, I'm stuck.
All right, taking us to Alara. Realizing you just shot Phineas.
Okay, so I'm not under whatever
Nah.
the
it was
hell
just-
that
you
guy
had-
did
like,
to me
for the
anymore.
split second, it was just like, oh yeah, shoot him. Okay. It used your reaction.
I'm just shocked. Yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
You don't know
I-
what came over you.
I reach over and I cure wounds.
On Phineas?
Yeah,
I will
I
say
took
he
one.
Doesn't
took
look
one
that hurt.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't?
No,
No.
I
But you're
took
what?
We
I
all
took
have
one.
10 temp.
Because you have
Yeah.
temporary hit points.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's actually really good. That's good. Great.
Now Malverick on the other.
Malverick and Andros. both look pretty. The two heavy tanky boys look like they took two heavy
Okay,
tanky
well,
hits.
sorry,
Okay.
Malverick, but we do need our healer, so I'll reach over and kill wounds Andrus.
Thank you.
Yeah. There was a new rule with the kill wounds again, wasn't there?
It's 2D,
Yeah, double the dice.
2d8. I should have updated it in
Plus
your sheet, I
nine
believe.
wisdom.
Yeah, your sheet should
Yep.
be accurate. As you get 15 points of healing, Andrews.
Damn.
Nice.
Very good.
That's it.
All right. Will take us to the Dwergar, as they will kind of surround Severage there.
Which one of them goes first? Because I get a reaction at the end of their turn.
The big guy moved first. And he's gonna try to stab you with his big old war pick. Getting a 14 to hit,
That meets.
as you take 14 points of piercing damage. Kind of stabs like alongside your arm as it slams into the base of the wood beside you. He ends his turn there.
1, 2, 3.
So that will, I would say it's kind of hard to. That's like the railing there. Give me a acrobatics check.
And I still have 5 more feet of movement, so you want? I can make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, just for funsies. 14 as you kind of have to slide along the railing. Yeah. Make it past him. He will then swipe out at you. Normal sized. Where are you going? Getting a natural 1 as he slams into where you were a second ago on the railing. Like, oh, I'm not going away. And he's gonna try to, like, kind of cut you off in case you try to escape. The guy down here. The big guy blocking the door. He's gonna try to throw a javelin at Maldrick. Getting a nat 1 kind of through the window there, or through the door as he kind of just chucks a javelin. Kind of just hitting the door frame there. Just, shit! Oh, no, you stay still before you throw. I know how to throw. Taking this to Nildar, who just kind of growls as the, oh, no! And kind of gets on his knees and grovels.
Nice.
Taking us to Phineas.
Phineas is going to. He still sees the little guy.
Yeah, he's real small.
He's real small.
Real small. He's
It's like, would
small.
range attacks be disadvantage?
Nah, he's just got way higher AC.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay with him. I will. Reach out over to this guy with a chill touch. It's melee?
Range touch now.
Oh, I didn't read that one. Okay. Then I will. Let's do some guaranteed damage and hit the little guy with magic missile. First level.
Oh, I forgot I was muted. Yep, that is a guarantee gonna hit. As you throw some magic missiles.
For 10 points of force damage.
He will take 10 points of force as he is pelted with these bolts of energy.
But that will do it.
All right. Taking us to Andrus.
Feeling much more confident now that I've been healed. I'm gonna step up next to Malverick and in turn cast a Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Where it is? I have a thing. There. Hey!
As you get 15 points of healing.
Oh, thank you.
Gotta say, snow healing spells feel pretty good.
Yes,
That's
it-
gonna be my turn.
All right. Taking us to
Standing next to him, shield raised.
little guy Dearth is going to stab out at Malverick, looking to his brother. Get up, you idiot! Getting a 23 to hit Malverick.
Yeah.
As you take 1 point of piercing damage. I rolled pretty bad damage. And 11 psychic.
Okay. Back down.
Still not positive.
Kill the elf. As he kind of whispers that to Malverick. You have this feeling in your heart. I need an intelligence save from you, Malverick.
Is this a charm?
It is not a charm.
Really?
Actually, we double check.
Is that-
I'll double check.
You wouldn't hit
It
me.
is a charm.
Okay,
So
I
you do have advantage, yep. I need you to make an attack against Andrus.
It.
Please.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Getting a 13 to hit.
Misses.
As kind of just like out of kind of gut reaction, you're like, yeah, kill the elf. Slash out towards him. As it kind of glances across your armor, Andrus. Dearth will then...
I'm sorry.
Oh, good. You didn't hit me. We're cool.
Best part about that is it used up your reaction. Dearth, as he's tiny, is going to step. There's actually a little hole in the wall here, just big enough for him to squeeze through. Taking us to Malverick.
Well, Nildar, it looks like it is you and I again, big man.
As he's still kind of just groaning. I am groaning, leave me alone.
Vow of enmity on him.
Alright.
I'm going to take a swing at him
Okay.
with my battle axe.
At advantage, because, yeah, nat 20 will hit.
Natural 20. And I have divine favor, so that's an extra.
2d4.
I think it's 1d4.
Well, but you crit, so it's 2d4. Oh, yeah, it's a crit, so 2d4.
2d4?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes.
And he is already toppled, so he will take 23 points of damage as you kind of cut along his neck and into his ear. You can say you cut one of his ears off and into his like thick beard into his neck a little bit. He is still up, but just barely. Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, that will take us to Sev.
I would like to disengage from this individual.
All
I
right.
guess just disengage in general. And then I'm going to do something crazy, and I would like to run out along the stem.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Natural 20?
Natural 20
Nice.
as you
Nice.
like a cat, just kind of nimbly, gracefully skittering out onto the stem of the boat's Sprit? Is that the Sprit? That what it's called? It's got a
What
name.
now?
I'm not a boatsman.
Mm. And then I still have my action, so I will fire a crossbow shot at the little guy
At the
because he's
little guy.
closer.
All right.
Oh, there's no sneak attack on this. I don't get to aim.
21 will hit though.
8 points of
So he'll take
damage.
8 damage. Anything else for Sev?
Nope, I am comfortable.
Taking us to Alara.
What to do. So much I can do. I'm gonna shoot the big guy.
All right. It will be a disadvantage because he's prone, and there's a dwarf right behind you with weapon in hand.
Right.
But go for it.
Actually, I'll draw my sword
Oh.
and I'll take a slash at the fella behind me.
Okay. Got an arrow sticking out of his chest at the moment. Or a crossbow bolt. Getting a 9 is going to be a miss, though. Or wait, no. A 20.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking the bow still. 23 will hit. For sure.
Okay, and I'm gonna use psychic damage with him.
Okay. Trying to scare him?
Stop blocking up the fucking doorway.
For 10 points of damage as you kind of stab into his large ankle right there. He kind of hops up. Oh, what? Who are you? Oh, shit! As he kind of starts to stumble backwards. He is frightened.
Nice. End of turn, I think. Yeah.
Alright. We'll take us to the Dwergar, who will in turn, he's frightened of you, so he's going to make an attack at disadvantage against you, Alara. Like, no, it's because you like bug, as he kind of closes his eyes when he does it. Getting a 7 to hit. The other guy out here.
You missed.
Yeah, as it kind of hits into the door frame, like, no! And his eyes are closed. He will then... he's gonna stay put. He'll take a step back-ish. Just out of kind of regular fear. This guy... He's gonna chuck a javelin at Sev. Getting a 14 to hit.
That's the number.
Oh, I rolled the enlarged one. Let me roll the damage for the not enlarged. You take 8 points of piercing damage. Down here. This guy will come into the room and try and stab Malverick with his war pick. Getting a 7 to hit.
That's a misses.
As all the regular Dwergar. Taking us to Nildor's. You will know how to kneel, elf. And he just kind of holds his hand out, or kind of shoves into Malverick, and he's going to try and stab out towards Andras. Getting a 10 to hit.
Misses.
As he kind of like goes up to stab you, his war pick gets stuck in the ceiling for this moment. Because he's about the size of the ceiling in here. It's cramped. That will take us to Phineas.
I'll do some more guaranteed damage, because I don't like being at disadvantage. I'll do. Actually, you know what? I'll do a bonus action healing word to Malverick.
Okay.
Malverick, just hang tight a little bit, and I'll chill touch the big guy.
All right.
So the healing word, 10 points of healing,
Thank you.
and then a 22 to hit
22 will hit him.
for 1 point of damage.
As it kind of like you grab onto the same place where Alara just stabbed him as he's kind of hopping on the other foot. Oh! He's barely alive. Barely.
That'll be my turn.
All right, taking us to
Not
Andros.
that it particularly matters, but since Chill Touch is a melee attack, it is now a D10 instead of a D8.
Oh,
If
So
you're
reroll.
planning on keeping it, you should change that as well.
yes.
So 7 points of necrotic instead.
Fair enough. As you grab onto him, we'll say, as you grab that spot where Alara touched him, his foot falls off, and just this dark energy kind of starts going up and to his neck as he falls over, choking out into the cold air. That'll
I
take
did
us
it.
to Andrus.
Nice. I'm just gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna cast a second level command on the dwerg in front of me, telling him to kneel once more.
Oh, son of a bitch.
DC 13 with some save. Okay, that's good. Nope, I'm good right here. Intelligence, that's me. Hey!
Nice.
Classic.
All right. Yeah, but I am going to take a swing at him with my battle axe. Oh, so bad.
Those are all over the place.
What's that?
Oh, I just said these rolls are all over the place.
It's really kind of wild. Let's see. Bonus action. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I'll reach out and lay on hands 5 to Andres.
Okay,
Nice, thanks. You're more hurt than I am, though.
you are.
Yeah, but you know,
He's being helpful. You're helping each other.
Appreciate it.
Trying to.
All right. That will take us to Sev.
Well, I will use my bonus action to steady myself and take a
Alright.
shot at the guy on the deck.
21 will hit.
Oops, I didn't check the box.
You're good. Plus 2d6.
Another
For
11.
19 points of damage. As he's getting ready to, like, all out of javelins, he's about to start charging. He's reaching back and not feeling one. He's pulling out his war pick to charge you. Yeah, just straight to the face. As he just falls down onto the deck of the ship.
Alright, I am stuck there, so that is my turn.
Taking us to Alara.
Okay. Let's see. So 5-foot squares, okay. I'm going to Hunter's Mark a small one, please. And take a shot at him if I could try. Excellent. And I'll use psychic damage as well.
He is not having a good time. He's frightened.
Well, neither are the rest of us.
Well, they seem to be having a worse time than you guys. You guys are keeping it tight. Anything else for Alara?
No, that's it, thanks.
Alright, taking us to the Dwergar. He is going to... It's gonna attack at disadvantage against Malverick. Getting a 20 to hit.
That is a miss.
With your newly acquired heavy full plate. Slams into you, just, you know, slides off your fancy armor. Taking this to Nildar, who just once again, no, and grovels.
Wait, how long
us
does
to-
command last?
I
Around.
recast it.
It's just a turn.
So you're doing it every turn?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
He's done it twice now.
Twice so far.
That'll take us to Phineas.
That's awesome.
it is a really fun spell.
Magic missile.
Uh,
Nithar, he's almost gone.
Yeah, so poke my head outside. I don't see anybody else outside.
Nope.
I will do a. My spell slots real quick. Yeah, let's do a second level magic missile on Nildar.
Okay.
Oh, horrible damage.
Well, that's okay. The first one would have done it. What does it look like as you end Nildar's Sunblight?
He looked that he looked that bad. I just thought he looked bad.
Nah, he almost got killed in one hit by Malverick.
I guess the bolts of the darts of light just kind of come in, and they're coming like just very fast, and as they get closer they just kind of stop and then just boop and then kind of explode.
They explode into him as he's just, no, he just slumps to the ground and shrinks.
And I will step outside, but I still want to be able to see what's kind of happening inside.
Fair enough. take us to Andres.
I'm just gonna take a step on this guy's corpse to see if you can spot the other one. There he is.
Yeah, you can see him. He's really tiny.
You know what? He's getting the same treatment. First level command, kneel.
Okay.
It's a good spell. What can I say?
He got a nat 20.
Fair enough. I'm gonna close the door.
Okay. Love it. As you kind of make eye contact with him.
That's it.
All right. That'll take us to Malverick.
He's gonna switch over the Vow of Enmity to Dearth. He's gonna say your family is going to pay for what you did to me.
You don't see Dearth.
I don't.
Oh, you close the door.
Close the door.
Who's this guy in front of me?
It's he's got a name.
Random door.
He has a name though, but yeah, he's not Dearth.
Oh, I thought he was Dearth. Okay. I got confused. It's the same token.
His name is Zublor.
You trying to say all Durgar look the same?
Yeah.
Yes.
The other two were Klaska and Osel.
Zubur Tirutai. I'll do the vow of enmity on him then,
All right.
and I'll
Write
take a
his
swing.
name like he's not gonna die in 2 seconds.
Don't say that. I've been missing constantly. Okay, let's find out.
19 will hit.
Oh god, that's terrible. Plus D4. Oh, no,
Takes
that's not bad.
9 points of damage. Is it a strength save or a con save? It's con save. It says right there.
Con.
As he is toppled over. He
Nice.
takes 9 points of damage. As he's looking really rough too.
You will grovel.
You knocked me over the wrong way. Never. Anything else from Malverick?
That is it for Malverick.
I'll take us to Sev.
I will slide back onto the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually just going to come over to the... there's a name for that. The boarding plank, or whatever you want to call it.
Gangplank.
And I'm just going to post up and hope there's nothing else out here.
If you want, you can give me a perception check.
I'll try to detect invisible creatures.
Yeah, go for it.
13.
Nothing. Too much noise going on inside to hear anything out here, but nothing that you detect.
Alright. I'm just gonna assume they can handle whatever's inside, and I will be first to greet whatever comes next.
All right. I'll take us to Alara.
Of course.
Okay. The only person I can see is the fella who's knocked down that I frightened and Hunter's
Yeah.
marked.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take a shot at him.
All right.
And I know it'll be at disadvantage because he's prone.
Right.
Right?
Sorry, that's supposed to make things better.
You can always run
you
up
can
and
move
stab
him,
him.
and it's just a.
Could always just stab him.
Oh, yeah, I could. I guess I'll do that.
You got your sword out at the
What
moment,
happens?
anyways.
Stab him.
Give me a stab.
I'm not
Add
used to doing that.
advantage. A 20 will hit.
Okay, I'll just make sure that my psychic is not ticked.
But Hunter's Mark should be.
Yep. Hunter's mark's ticked, yeah.
Nice. As you deal 12 points of damage, just stab down into this Dwergar who's saying, never. Blood fills his beard as his white hair turns red.
With blood.
And other than the creaking of your own footsteps, you hear nothing. We'll hop out of combat.
So I must have missed it. What happened to Dearth?
You don't know.
Okay, he just kind of vanished.
We
Let's
closed the
sleep.
door.
Wait,
He's very, very
wasn't
sleepy.
wasn't he the one who also disappeared last time as well?
No, that
it
was Nildar.
Or it was Nilda.
It's a whole family of sneaky people.
Yep.
Sneaky.
Dwergar, what do you expect?
It's actually on me. I didn't think this room down there had like another exit.
Should we go through the door and see if we can find him?
Not sure.
You go through the door
I-
and look outside.
To the boat.
Nowhere to be seen.
Do
Yes, he
I
bailed.
do I see any like cracks in the ice?
No. It is a short hop to the actual dock, though, so it might be safe to assume that he escaped that way. Or on the ice. Say, give me a perception check to see fresh tracks.
Perception, a 2.
Now, snow's starting to coming down hard, and hard to make out anything.
I'm gonna go cut Nildar's head off.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing as he's chopping a head off?
Sitting on a barrel.
All right.
Did I have a look at the things we were rifling through as we were attacked? The map? Was that it?
Most notably, it was a map that was when you got attacked. When you started to grab that.
Sure, I'll have a closer look at that now.
I'll hand it over.
It is a map of Icewind Dale. It has every 10-town settlement.
Okay.
Including the Goblin settlement that you guys heard about. And the Goliath settlements. But kind of like has like X's over those. Like, or not X's, but like not as heavily detailed.
Mhm.
It would also have a location on the north side of Kelvin's Cairn marked. And it would mark that Cair Koenig as well. Like, specially. I would say the Kelvin's Cairn, Cair Koenig, or is it Cair Denival? Which one did you guys go to? You guys went to Koenig, right?
Koenig, yeah.
Yes.
So it would be Cair Denival is marked.
Yeah.
And East Haven, as well as a fourth. So 4 of them are kind of marked with little like dagger marks. That would be these ones: the Kelvin's Cairn, East Haven, Cair Denival,
Are you
and
sharing a
then
map?
I can show you on the map. Let's all go to the map.
I thought you were referencing it.
No, I can bring you to the map. I'll mark it in purple. Why not? So that Kelvin's Cairn. Cair Dinival. East Haven. And then a place down here. I want to say it's here.
Oh, like really far.
Mm-hmm. You probably wouldn't take a straight line anyways. You'd probably go like through the mountains.
Is that close to where we heard the, what was it, the Goblin settlement?
Goblin settlement is this red dot all the way over here.
Okay.
And the Goliath settlement would be noted. We'll do it in red. I think they're up here somewhere.
Got it.
But these four with the purple all have the same markings on them.
Was Kelvin's Cairn where they fought the Dwergar before in their
Yeah.
hideout?
On the north side of
Yeah.
Kelvin's Cairn, yeah. I would say you would note that for sure.
Okay, so
And
since
we'll say give me a history check, Malverick, to see how much you picked up on before.
Ooh.
With a 20.
wow,
Yeah, there was something big going on to the south.
There was something big going on to the south.
I guess it stands to reason that the purple markings are outposts of theirs.
It is possible. They mark the towns though too. That might mean that these are the towns they plan to hit first.
It's true, but
I would say they would have every town drawn on there. But yeah, Cair Dinival and East Haven would both have like special markings, which would match the same marking at Kelvin's Cairn. And then
So there is a
similar to the one to the south.
there must be a fortress to the south. Is that
sounds
it's probably where Dirth has fled, if I had to guess. But I don't know. It also might be where their father is, whose name I forget. Zardarak.
this map is a big find, I think. Clues us in into sorry. Clues us in into well, some of their plans. And might be the evidence some less cooperative townspeakers are looking for.
In some of the notes, you would also find some suggestion that be like Chardlin question mark town hall question mark.
Is that
Where? In which-
yeah?
It just in
it's
one of the
actually-
notes. It wouldn't be on the map.
Is that referring to this town?
Might be something we could ask the town speaker.
Well, they were here for a reason. Well, hopefully
Hmm.
they didn't accomplish whatever they were trying to do, and we interrupted something. But they definitely had a head start on us.
Are they connected to the missing fisherman? I wonder.
Maybe. Didn't see any non-dwarven tracks to this ferry before, though. Guess the fishermen could have all been dwarves too. Unlikely, though.
Or carried.
Ooh.
There aren't any bodies in the boat, are there? I didn't see any of those.
No. No bodies, no blood other than the bodies and blood that you made.
Hmm.
If I remember correctly, the captain wanted us to search along the shoreline for the missing fishers. Was that right?
That's what she said.
Could be unrelated then.
Either way, we should talk to the town speaker and bring this to their attention.
Yes.
Definitely should report this.
Should definitely be our next course of action.
We have some of that
Mhm.
that evidence that we were looking for. Elbrick? Okay, elbows him a little bit.
Yes, this I think would be helpful, but it should not come from me for obvious reasons.
I don't know. I almost think it's more credible coming from you.
He did not seem to.
What? You didn't have the evidence at that time. Now that you do,
Let's go together.
wouldn't leave you alone.
Thank you.
All right.
And I have Nildar's head.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Put it in your inventory.
Remember, they weigh 5 pounds.
Yeah. I'll say I'll give Malverick inspiration for completing a task set before him of his own goal. It's a milestone for him. But as you kind of gather the maps and notes, and head back to town off the dock, the wizard's still, the fire's still going from the wizard. That would be a good spot to end tonight, as you have some strong evidence, as you called it. And yeah, we'll pick up there next week. So stick around, and we'll see everyone next time on our Rime of the Frostmaiden. Alright. Good night, Internet. We'll see you next time.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
Nice.
Bye.